What is it that you tie your emotions to? That's a pretty deep question that if you go down that bunny trail, it could unearth some things about yourself, some truth revealing things that could help you carve a different path that makes you happier. I think so. So, for example, um, d- follow yourself on a daily basis, so to speak, and take little notes like every time your blood pressure goes up, write it down. Write down what happened, the circumstances, and it might reveal why your blood pressure went up, or why you suddenly got very sad, or what got you really depressed. And start to recognize all those different triggers that happen throughout the course of the day. And then also write down the triggers of things that make you really happy, things that make you feel good, things that make you feel joy, things that make you feel enlightened, enriched, whatever, anything positive. And jot down these little notes of things that make you feel anything negative and things that make you feel anything positive. And then start to examine those triggers and ask the question. The question is, why? What is it about that event, about that person, about those words, about that scenario, about whatever that trigger is that makes you feel this way or that way? And go down that bunny trail. And then what I recommend is you start removing those triggers from your life that bring out the worst in you, the things that trigger you to feel depressed, the things that trigger you to feel negative emotions. And you got to be careful about that, in my opinion. And what I mean is that I believe that all emotions serve a purpose, and one of those is to figure out triggers in your life that cause you to feel bad emotions so that you can get rid of them. So that's one way they're very useful. And then there's other emotions that are just downright self-destructive. You should absolutely get rid of those, but they still serve a purpose in teaching you things about yourself. And then you can share those with other people and be relatable and maybe help somebody else out that way. There's all kinds of lessons in them. And also, on the other side, lessons about why certain things make you feel good, why certain things make you feel more generous, why certain things make you feel more, whatever, a better self-image, things that make you just feel better about yourself or better about your family, about whatever. And then start to get rid of the things that you tie your emotions to that are just bringing out the worst in you and bringing on a more self-destructive kind of behavior, and scale up on the things that make you feel good, the things that make you better for other people to be around as well. And speaking of family, this is one of those things, like, I'm not going to say what you can do, but as for me, I will never want to get rid of my family. My family is very good, so I'm going to start by saying that. And I know that some people have a family that is not very good, sadly. Sadly, I mean, there's, mothers out there that try to kill their own kids, for example. That's an extreme example, but there are some examples of people that should absolutely cut ties with their family, at least their blood family. Sometimes family has nothing to do with blood, and I think we all agree on that. But, like, one thing that I personally haven't figured out how to do is if there's something going on in my family that's making me sad in some way or another, I don't really know how to digest that or cope with it or anything like that. It's just, we've all got something. Some people are very good about what to do with those scenarios, and I'm not. Just about anything else, if it's a person, a place, an idea, whatever, I can just get rid of it. It's no big deal. I don't have to have an emotional attachment to those things or those people. But family, no way. I mean, if I had the family that, some people have, where the mom wants to kill the kids or something extreme, I would absolutely have to cut my attachment from my family, my emotional attachment, and probably every other kind of attachment. But I have a really terrific family. I think they're the most amazing people on planet Earth. But, like any other family, there's things that can go on inside the family that makes a person really sad and have to battle sadness every day, as I do, battle sadness every day. And it's really the only part of my life that um, brings out any sadness. And I'm not going to go into that in this video. I'd rather respect their privacy. They probably wouldn't want me talking about it, just so you know. But I wanted to make this video anyway to just be relatable, and possibly it can help you identify certain triggers that you need to get rid of, And then maybe there might be some triggers that you can't get rid of or you don't want to get rid of. You just need to find better ways of digesting that, or dealing with it, responding to it, something like that. And that's where I'm at, is figuring out those particular triggers, like specifically within the family, of how to correct problems and respond in a way that is better, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means, really, but I suppose someday I'll figure it out because I'm asking questions. So, I hope this video helps somebody out, and I hope it's cool that you get to see me as this vulnerable guy, because everybody's got something, and I've certainly got my somethings, plural form, and this is the big one for me. So I hope you appreciate that, and we're all human. We are all on some kind of a path. Hopefully yours is a path of self, I don't want to say self-improvement because that sounds selfish, but some kind of personal development where you're evolving as a person and coming closer to who you are supposed to be and your own authenticity. 'Cause I know a lot of people aren't even on that path, but I am, and I know anybody can be. So, without any more babbling from me, if you like this message and you want to share it, you feel it's worthy, go ahead and click share. And you might like the content on my website too. I talk a lot about things all to do with health, healing, happiness, stepping into wellness, philanthropy, freedom, including financial freedom, and how the truly rich measures their wealth by terms of their time, not their money, but there's a relationship between time and money, and not all money is created equal. Lots of stuff, thousands of pieces of content, all for free, because I don't have a job. I don't want a job. I'll never have a job again. I work for free, and it's one of the coolest things I get to say. That website, by the way, is fireyourboss.xyz, not .com, .xyz, fireyourboss.xyz. Click share if you feel it's worthy. Thanks for listening to this message. I hope it helps you out in some way or another. Next video coming soon. I'm catching a plane to go to Las Vegas tomorrow. I love the surrounding deserts, and I also love the city of Las Vegas. I'll be with my friend Sheila. She has a PhD in natural healing. We're going to make a lot of videos, all for free. Free videos, all kinds of things having to do with stepping into wellness, and other things too. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for those videos. Plane takes off tomorrow from Wisconsin into Las Vegas. It's going to be great. I'm going to be working hard. Not at a job because I don't have one, but just working hard on my passions. I'll always work. I'll never retire from work because I love being able to work at my leisure and things that really fire me up that I'm passionate about. I'm just retired from the job racket, that's all. That I'm done with, but I'll always work. What else am I going to do while I'm here? Bye for now. Next video coming soon. My next video, unless I feel last minute inspiration today or this morning before I take off, my next video very well could come from the majestic deserts of Las Vegas, Nevada, the Mojave. Beautiful, majestic, hypnotic, mesmerizing. Makes me want to cry every time I go there because I feel like my soul is connected to that place. It's amazing. Bye for now, for real this time.